Hi, I'm attorney Sabrina Brown Taylor. I am the owner of the law offices of Sabrina Brown Taylor and the founder of the Disability Teacher. I've been practicing Social Security disability law for over 22 years. And in November of 2020, I founded the Disability Teacher. The purpose of the Disability Teacher is to train non-attorneys to become Social Security disability advocates. So the federal government does allow non-attorney representatives to represent the disabled individuals before the Social Security Administration. But these videos that I'm doing are not just for those non-attorney representatives. These videos are for any disability attorney who wants additional information or has questions, or for the individual that is either representing themselves or helping a family member or friend get disability benefits. So what I want to talk about today is the difference between Social Security disability insurance and supplemental security income. So Social Security disability insurance is also called SSDI. Supplemental security income is SSI. So I want to give you a little background first about the Social Security disability program. So back in 1935, the United States government enacted the Social Security Act. And the purpose of that, it was after the Great Depression, and the government knows that their citizens needed assistance in feeding and housing their families. So you have retired workers that were entitled to receive benefits to help them to take care of their families. So one category back in 1935 that the government had was the retirement program. Then in 1939, the government decided that not only did the retired workers need assistance, but also those dependents of the retired workers also needed assistance. So they started the dependents program as well. And the dependents program covered spouses and children of the retired workers. So also part of that amended 1935 action, it also provided benefits for survivors. So if there was deceased workers, then those survivors would be, their survivors will be entitled to receive benefits as well. And so it wasn't until 1954 that the United States government enacted the Social Security Disability Insurance Program. And so what is that program? Well, that program consists of two different categories, as I said earlier. You have the Social Security Disability Insurance Program, and you have the Supplemental Security Income Program. So let's first talk about SSDI. SSDI is for workers who have earned enough work credits to be insured under the program. So every year that a worker works, you can earn up to 4 work credits. Most disabled workers will require about 40 work credits to be entitled to benefits. But the younger you are, the fewer work credits that will be required. Now, I've taught my students how to calculate work credits, but you don't have to learn how to calculate work credits to figure it out. You can go to, if you're a representative or if you are a claimant, you can go to ssa.gov and set up a My Social Security account. And in that My Social Security account, it will let you know how many work credits you have earned so far and how many work credits you will need for retirement benefits and for disability benefits. And it actually breaks down your wages per year. And Social Security wants individuals to go to their account, set up an account, then go to your account, and then verify that the information that Social Security has is the correct information, because that's going to be important when you reach retirement age. Early retirement age now is 62. Full retirement age is 67. So definitely if you're close to those ages, you want to go ahead and set up your account if you have not already done so, and make sure that the information that Social Security has is correct. But also, it breaks down your wages. It lets you know when you'll be eligible for disability, when you'll be eligible for retirement, how much you will be receiving in disability benefits. And also it will let you know what amount your family will be entitled to if you become disabled. So it's just very helpful to have that information. So even if you don't know how to calculate work credits, that information will be provided in the Social Security account. So that's the best thing that you need to do for that. But so with those workers, the amount that a claimant can receive for disability benefits will vary because it's based on how much money you paid into the Social Security system. So that amount will vary. So that's why it's important that you look at the Social Security account so you'll know exactly how much benefits you'll be entitled to at the time of retirement or when you become disabled, if you become disabled. Now, SSI is different from that. SSI is more of a need-based program. So like I said, that's for the individuals who have not paid enough into the Social Security system. Either they have not worked at all, or they worked sporadically during their adult life, and they just don't have enough work credits to be entitled to disability insurance benefits. But the government still wanted to help those individuals who are disabled, even though they have not put enough into the system. So with SSI, you're limited in how much resources you can have, how much you can own. So now the rules for being disabled are the same for SSDI and SSI. However, eligibility is different, or entitlement is different. So to be eligible for SSI benefits, you cannot have resources over, an individual cannot have resources over $2,000 if they're in, as an individual. As a married couple, you can't have resources over $3,000. So you want to be mindful of that. And those resources can include cash on hand, cash in bank accounts, investments, stocks, bonds, anything like that. It doesn't include the residential home. It doesn't include the one vehicle that you may use for transportation. So you're not limited in that ownership, but you are limited in other ways and other resources of what you can and cannot own. So be mindful of that. And with SSI, SSI is a base payment for anyone who receives it. Now, you do have different states that may contribute more to individuals that are eligible for SSI, but the base amount that an individual earns from SSI is $841 per month. And that's for 2022. That amount does change usually every year, but for 2022, it is for 2022, it is $841. So that is the information that I have regarding SSDI and SSI and what is the difference in those two. So, but if you do have any other questions, please feel free to always reach out to me. You can reach me through my website at thedisabilityteacher.com, or you can contact us at 984-444-7094. Thank you and have a wonderful day.